This is beautiful. Eliza Ivanova. She is actually gorgeous. Um, but anime feet Nintendo Switch 2? Are you serious? It is AI. What the fuck is going on, dog? What is going on? What is fucking going on? That looks like it's gonna be interesting to shift this. That's a good title. Stop while driving. Listen, I'm gonna make this video quick. I'm like looking at shit on the internet. It's a lot of different shit. You know, this is what is it? Martin Luther King Day. Happy Martin Luther King Day, y'all. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I had an Amazon driver deliver a package like early in the morning. I'm like, why is she working? And then I realized, oh, she's white and she don't give a fuck about that. I'm just putting that on her. I don't know what she gave a fuck about, but it's just crazy to see a white person working on on Martin Luther King Day for Amazon. That's just wild. I've never really seen my carrier like that. I guess I never looked though. Now that I think about it, but they actually show her face and everything. I was like, bro, I didn't want to know what she looked like. I didn't really care about what she looked like, but I know people was telling me, well, you want to know if just in case that package don't come, nigga. Listen, I just wanted to make this video about. Listen, I guess I am the biggest hater. I'm the biggest hater. I'm gonna keep it above. The reason why I am the big. Why am I? Y'all do not need to see my whole fucking get up right now. Sorry. Listen. I was looking through all of this shit. I guess I am the biggest hater. I'm just gonna keep it above. I'm the biggest hater. I just gotta own that shit. You know what I mean? I just gotta own it. I'm the biggest hater. I say I'm the biggest hater. I'm being facetious, but I don't like certain shit. And sometimes I'm very passionate about what I don't like. Sometimes I'm very off-putting to certain groups of people that like that shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? Which is clearly understandable, right? So I seen the Pewdiepie video pop up on my timeline, right? And I was like, wait a minute. He gets to work with Attack of the Titans? But he is in Japan, right? So it makes sense. Some collaboration type thing. At first, I was gonna like make this about the whole aspect. I mean, technically, yes, it is his stardom too. Let's just be honest. Like, let's just keep it a buck. It's because he's a popular YouTuber. He gets benefits, and I know people hate on the YouTubers, but YouTubers get benefits. Let's just keep it a buck. You feel me? Like, YouTubers gets like some type of benefits on this motherfucker. It just is what it is. Got a headache. Should be squeezing the fuck out of my head. But YouTubers get benefits. Let's just keep it a buck. You feel me? So much so that you be like, what the fuck? Like, how did you get that? You know what I mean? People that be in the industry, like literally in the industry, don't get those type of benefits. It just is what it is. But this is just the name of the game, y'all. Creatives, artists that are coming up on the field. This is the name of the game. This is business to business. This ain't really, you know what I mean? Not so much artist to artist. You know who else popped up in my head? Because I hear people that say that right now the book is mid. I haven't read it myself, so I don't have any fists in the fight. But people are saying that the Corey Kenshin book is not as good as everybody is hyping it up to be. And I'm like, the people that are saying it are people that I've listened to their opinion on this. I mean, on other things. And I was like, all right, that's kind of like, you know, raise my eyebrow to that. I think that the art style is pretty, you know what I mean? But I haven't read it, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, like, and another dude that pops up in my head is Kai Cenat. You feel me? Again, y'all gonna look at this like hating. I'm just looking at it just a little criticism, like at the aspect of y'all remember the video I made, right? I made the video earlier about how Kai Cenat basically put a battery inside of Aiden Ross's back, right? To say just wild, outlandish shit. Because that's basically what he grew into. At first, he was a neutral leveled, calm, in the background, like, let's not do this, guys. We're not on that type of time over here. Two, I'm the bully. Like, I'm on that time. Like, I want all the smoke type shit. And a lot of I wanted to say a lot of the black people around him were putting a battery in his back, but specifically Kai Cenat, right? So Kai Cenat do his little thing too, because he was on that type of time too, right? Because that's what get clicks and views, right? Rakai is just a young Kai. Rakai is just a young Kai. You know what I mean? And I hate to say that shit. It's not giving him an excuse because, to be honest with you, he's annoying. Let's just keep it a buck. He's very aggravating at certain times, and it's just basically a child. He's a child, right? And it's like it is what it is, right? But a lot of people that are basically in those streamers chats, they egg this shit on. They be like, win, W, like all that good shit. And it's like when they get older, they start to feel those effects. You know what I mean? They start to feel the mental health, like what Kai was saying. You know what I mean? So Kai, I'm not sure if you know, but basically they suggested it to my channel. He probably, what I'm thinking he did after his whole mental health, he started fucking throwing Google ads on a lot of his fucking videos, a lot of his newer videos. You feel me? Because some of my people that I follow that are political people are seeing Kai Sanat in the specific video, the one where he cannot read, where he's spelling out the word. Are you serious right now? So, and then I go to the channel, right? And he's been uploaded for months, right? So I'm guessing he's transitioning over to being a YouTube because he doesn't have to have a schedule. He's not on nobody's schedule. You know what I mean? He's on his own program. He's on his own timing. Because let's keep it a buck. That's the best thing about YouTube. Like streaming, y'all got that. Like y'all got it. I'm cool on having to get up every day and play games, or having to get up every day and talk to people, and having to get up. Like I'm cool on that. I barely like streaming in general. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like some people be telling me, why don't you stream? Why don't you stream? And I be like, bruh, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. But I'm not gonna do it every day. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like there's some people that was on TikTok that was like, we want you to stream every fucking day. I'm like, dog. Like it was a dude that was counting down. I'm sorry, dog. Like you probably watching this right now. He was counting down. Like, hey, you about to stream in 8 hours. Next hour go, hey, you about to stream in 7 hours. And he would literally notify me every comment, like every hour. And I'm like, ain't no way he's doing this shit. This shit kind of like spooked me out because I'm like, what the fuck? Like it started to feel like a job. And I ain't even get started. So I know if I was getting that, I can only imagine what the fuck Kai was getting on a back-to-back basis. Hey, you about to stream in 4 hours. Hey, you about to stream in 2 hours. I'm like, wait a minute. This is something that I'm doing because I love to do it, not something that I'm doing because I'm being scheduled to do it. You understand what I mean? So I can understand people running away from that type of, that type of energy. I can get that. But to put it back on the aspect of what I was saying in the video is it's a business transaction. Like it's a business idea. Moving to YouTube is more so the aspect of making his business a little bit easier because he doesn't have to, once again, he doesn't have to do too much. You don't have to do too much. You feel me? You don't. And to be honest with you, he's probably going to lose a lot of his followers because I don't see a lot of those Twitch people transitioning over to YouTube. They're probably just going to move over to, what do you call it? To another streamer like Rakai or another, something like that. I don't see that too much happening. It's going to happen with as many people that follow him and subscribe. Yeah, it's going to happen, but it's just like it is a aspect of some people are going to fall off. Speaking of fall off, J. Cole, I seen that deleted video. That shit was crazy. But I guess I'm literally like how deleted it is with J. Cole. I am with Pewdiepie. I am with Kai Cenat. Like I'm there. I'm a hater. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm a hater. And I know technically I'm not a hater. I'm just being like my opinion on their moves that they've been making. Right. So I see people making like reaction videos to PewDiePie's basically. I didn't watch the main video of the PewDiePie shit, and I'm not watching the reaction videos to PewDiePie shit. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not fucking with PewDiePie. I'm not. I've had past videos of why I don't fuck with PewDiePie. If you want to check those out, you can check those out. But come on, you know what channel you on. Why would I not fuck with PewDiePie? Why would I not fuck? It's not because he don't genuinely, I mean, technically he does genuinely not fuck with me because he don't fuck with Khan. Or he talks about certain shit. Well, me of all people, right? But to Kai's point, it's kind of like I see him transitioning. I don't know. This is my view on it. Like I can say, to make it surface level, I can make it like the aspect of I just don't fuck with these niggas because they don't fuck with black people. But I think it's just a deeper, darker aspect of, and I say black people, I mean black American people. You know what I mean? ADOS. I think it's a deeper, darker for me because you have racism, right? And right next to racism is classism. You know what I mean? Like classism and racism go hand in hand. Well, I guess technically capitalism rather than classism. I guess I'm using that word wrong. But capitalism, it's a hell of a ism. It's like damn near, if anything, capitalism is more bigger. I guess that's not the right word, but basically, capitalism is more of an ism than racism nowadays. Racism is still high on the list, but capitalism is damn near 5 to 10 points higher because we just seen the girl that got shot in the back of the head from the ICE video. You understand what I mean? Like, rest in peace to her and all that good shit. And all of these people that were so outraged about that situation, let's just keep it a buck, white people. I'm sorry that y'all are just now finding out that this is what America will do to you if you don't fucking conform. But black people have been doing this for the last 400 years. Now you want to understand. It's like, I get that y'all was on the George Floyd shit. Y'all threw a little dollars to the black people and be like, all right, get out of our neighborhoods because you're fucking up the, you know what I mean? They painted over all of the fucking streets of the Black Lives Matter and all that shit. Don't get it started on Black Lives Matter. A lot of people knew that Black Lives Matter was a grift because that's why they was shoving billions, like damn near millions of dollars into that shit. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. But, that's just a theory. A game theory here, that's. But nah, seriously, I think that to focus back on the point, racism and capitalism go hand in hand. Like they like damn near like identical twins type shit. You feel me? So when I see people profiting off of it, I think somebody was explaining it earlier about the Lil Bill. Lil Bill, he was explaining it earlier, the aspect of capitalism and how a lot of these white folks are even the liberals, like they're acting as though they're for the unification of human society. And it's kind of like, no, you still play into classism. I mean, not classism, capitalism. Speaking of capitalism, the first thing he basically used as an example, a Little Bill in his video, was the aspect of once you buy a house, that's when you're considered a capitalist. Like you can have your business on the side, but when you have a business that makes money and then basically profits off that money to make more other businesses, that's capitalism. You understand what I mean? And he was talking about it. He used it as a house. Once you buy it, you already have a house, but you buy another house to make money off of that house. Then you buy another house. You know what I mean? Like that's capitalism. You understand what I mean? And the first thing that came to mind, who was a feminist, a black feminist that came to mind, and it kind of like, it was like, what do you call it? Hypocritical of her. And I know people screamed to the rooftops with her. Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks was gifted. I think she was either gifted a house. I think she was gifted a house. Either she was gifted a house or she bought the house. I say gifted a house, but she was probably I think somebody died in her family and she either got that house from somebody in her family and she rented the house out. My bad, yo. Yeah. She rented the house out and people asked her about, well, you're the main one to talk about capitalism being a destruction towards black people. And she was kind of like, well, I'm trying to get the bag. I'm trying to get my coin. Let me make sure I'm right on that, because some people be like, swear to God, they be hard on with the Bell Hooks shit. But let's just keep it a buck. Like even Bell Hooks was hypocritical. Like as much as she was for black women and for feminism, she dibbled and dabbled in the bag on some Kai Cenat shit. She dibbled and dabbled in it. So it's like, how much can you be for the people when you so for the people? Like, I'm not saying that you can't do this, black people. Let's just keep that clear. But when you say we should go to God, right, with the gospel, and you still playing in the devil's playground, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by it. Let me see. Was Bell Hooks? My bad. It wasn't just one house with Bell Hooks. I got to clear that up. Bell Hooks, born Gloria Jean Watkins, inherited rental properties. She had a properties, like a chain hold of houses from her father, and addressed her role as a landlord within a capitalist framework in her writings. No. And nobody talks about that. All of the articles that I got that's pulled up cultural criticism and transformation. It's like I get the aspect of not throwing out the baby with the bathwater. I get that. I promise you, I get that. But y'all do that with the double standards. It's like y'all do that. First of all, it's double standards with certain shit, and then you do that with certain people and don't allow other people to do it. Like once you get famous, technically Bell Hooks was like literally, she was famous. Like she was like more known than other feminist writers and authors. But she was one of the, what do you call it? Trailblazers. What'd you say? Of intersectionality of race and capitalism and gender, right? Race, capitalism, and gender. But she inherited those properties, and when somebody asked her about the properties, it was kind of like, well, I got to get the bag. I'm paraphrasing, but basically, she did not deny the inherited of the inheritance of, because let's keep it a buck. That was her dad. That wasn't her auntie. That wasn't her cousin. That wasn't her great great grandfather. That was her dad. You understand where I'm going with this? Capitalism. Once you have a certain amount of wealth, all of that capitalism is bad. All of that right out the window. All of that, we're gonna stop going to this certain type of food environment, and we're gonna right out the fucking window. Because the way this country works, sorry, but the way this country works, either you move out the fucking country. Technically, even you moving out the country is a form of capitalism, because most black people do not. If you black, most black people don't have that. You're an outlier. But, again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do this. I just say that, once again, if you're going to say that capitalism bad, you cannot then partake in that said capitalism, right? Capitalism is so again, I understand the people that be like in the back talking about some two things could be right at once. Capitalism can be bad and you still like, I get that. I am actually one of the people that agree with the aspect of those people that be like on some you should completely take, like they'll tell you as a regular civilian to stop doing what you're doing, stop going to certain stores, stop paying for certain things while they're partaking in the same shit, if not offsets of the same shit. Other companies that own other companies in the background, not doing their research on the company. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, capitalism is a hell of a ism. This is why I mean that capitalism is so, like, to me personally, capitalism is like right there next, if not 5 to 10 steps further than racism. Racism, whether it be blatant in your face or in the background, subtle, insidious, racism can do what it do. Capitalism will leave you on your ass. Capitalism will have you without a job. Capitalism will have you without a home. Capitalism will have you without a fucking way to get a job, find a job. You know what I mean? It's a hell of a fucking ism. But when I found out that shit with Bell Hooks, it kind of had me like flabbergasted, because it's like she inherited rental properties, my nigga. Not a home. Not practice. The game. Not practice. The game. She won the game when she inherited properties, my nigga. It just, and then she talked about capitalism. It's just like, it blows my fucking mind. We're supposed to be talking about Pewdiepie and the Kai Cenat shit, right? Kai Cenat, like I said before, capitalism, it just is what it is. It's just with the name of the game. We're gonna see a lot of him now on YouTube, and these are just some of my thoughts on the aspect. It's just, I don't know how I feel about Kai being on YouTube. I feel like it's gonna basically be more of an aspect of those people from Kai's Twitch gonna be over here, and I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Like, to me, I think that his fan base have grown. I think that his fan base has grown. But to what extent? To what extent, right? I don't know. I kind of have weird feelings. He's just gonna give it some time, maybe 5 to 10 years, and we're gonna see how this shit work out. Cause he's basically pulling a, what do you call it, a Kanye West, where he says that all I want to do is create. And I'm like, some people, where I was listening to other people's takes on Kai Cenat moving over to YouTube and saying I quit, which is technically some type of clickbaity type shit, because technically he's not quitting, but he's moving into fashion design. And if anybody knows about fashion design, I do myself. I wanted to go into fashion design myself. The reason why I stopped abruptly is when I realized how expensive that shit is, and the networking, and the aspect of, you're in a field with a lot of them people, a lot of white people. Let me just keep it a buck. A lot of white people and black people and people. I hate using the word, but basically the people of color term. You know what I mean? That have money. It's basically a classist type shit. It's classism type shit. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of capitalism into because you got to have money to make money type shit. You got to have money to invest in cloth. You got to have money to invest in. First of all, you got to have the time. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother fucking bag. But yeah, like I know that if my art itself is expensive, I had to take it down. But if my art is expensive, I know for a fact that that shit is expensive, dog. But he's going into fashion design, right? And I don't know. I just feel as though it's me personally. My personal opinion is I don't know how I feel about his fan base moving over here, and not just that, but the aspect of how he's approaching YouTube. You're gonna give him some time. He's probably gonna grow better as far as how he introduces videos or whatnot. Maybe in the future. Speaking of, I seen Kid Cudi has like a whole art studio, right? It's dope to see Kid Cudi paint. Kid Cudi is actually like not bad at painting. He has a whole character. He's developed a style. It's very almost like Basquiat, but it's very more simple. Like not to say that his art is simple. I mean, technically it is, right? But it's like you see the technique in it, if that makes any sense, right? Like people said the same thing about Basquiat's work. It was simple. It was a child could create it. But you realize ain't too many people been a Basquiat after Basquiat. Like you have copycats, but not too many people are literally saying like this is a next Basquiat type shit. You know what I mean? Like there's people that basically literally do what Basquiat did and then they'll say that, but not to the same extent. That's just neither here nor there. And I'm looking at people talk about the critique of Bell Hooks, the will to change. Hooks, the landlord. Yes, Bell Hooks, who's a prominent feminist. The Will to Change. The Will to Change was a famous book by Bell Hooks. I know I keep going back to the Bell Hooks shit, but The Will to Change was a famous book by Bell Hooks. And The Will to Change didn't change her because she talked about capitalism. And guess who didn't change when it came to capitalism? When she was inherited properties from her rental properties from her father. You talking about the will to change, Bell Hooks. Who changed? Because you didn't. That's neither here nor there. I just be thinking about shit, and I be like, bro, like, why do people? Because I get it, the aspect of later on in Bell Hooks' life, this is when she was gifted that rental properties. But you cannot tell me people didn't see the smoke in the air as far as how she was moving with the way that she went about her interviews, her books, her, you know what I mean, her conversations. It was no form of nuance. It was no room for nuance. Her takes were hot takes, and it was sizzling, and it was technically a form of clickbait because you see her later years. It was technically a form of clickbait before clickbait was here. You understand what I mean? So it's like it got the people going. It's provocative. The shit that she would say was provocative. It got the people going, specifically black women. You know what I mean? I really pray that black women in the future going forward, a lot of black women start to realize that it's a lot of women in general that are losers, and they will tell other women, "Hey, come to our side. Come to the side of us. Like we're winners over here." And they get over there and they be like, yeah. They start looking around like they're looking around like that construction meme where dude be seeing a whole bunch of people in the construction, or the meme where dude go to the gym and people doing the gym wrong, people doing the what do you call it, the weightlifting machines wrong and shit all around the gym. You just start looking around like women start doing stupid shit around them, and they be like, you know what? Let me just get the fuck up out of here because I thought that I was a feminist. Maybe I'm a womanist, but I'm not a feminist. That Bell Hook shit, when I heard about that shit, it just threw me the fuck off. I'm sorry. This is not about Bell Hooks. This is about capitalism. You know what I mean? Capitalism within the aspects of the big streamer names. You know what I mean? We talk about the aspect of capitalism when it comes to political shit, but it's like capitalism when it comes to like the Pewdiepie shit, capitalism when it comes to Kai Cenat shit. He did the mafia. People call it the mafia-thon, the begathon. And to be honest with you, like, people are starting to slowly realize, like, maybe it was a begathon because clearly, like, if you making so much money and clearly it's not enough, Or you made so much money that it's too much that now you can transition to a whole nother bag. It's just it's it's a privilege to be able to do that, for lack of better words. I don't know what else to say. It's a privilege to be able to do that. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know what else to say about that. I think that y'all know my sentiments on Pewdiepie. I don't really fuck with Pewdiepie. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't understand his quote unquote jokes back then. I see a lot of the people that a lot of the young kids that grew up into 20-year-olds and 24-year-olds. They found the shit funny, and I mean, and I get that that's a different generation than me. I can't find a white person, you know what I mean, just spazzing and doing dumb shit. I don't know. Specifically Pewdiepie's humor was just, I don't know. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, for lack of better words. And then, you know, the whole N-word controversy. He said it multiple times and shit like that. I got it on my past videos, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't fuck with it. I'm like, I don't. It is what it is. That's all, man. I just wanted to speak my mind on that. You going into the new year. I'm planning on making another video about that Tinderism shit. It's some shit that I be thinking about, the Tinderism, and I be like, I'm sorry, white people, but I know that y'all be like, it's racist to be like putting all white people in one bag, but it's like, when you have a predominant hold on this country and you are significantly more than, I know like black people be saying that we're gonna take over when all you have to do is mix race. Those people need to go to jail, because no we shouldn't. But technically it's more white people than any other race in this country. It just is what it is, right? But when you have a hold on the justice system, you have a hold on the corporate system, you have a hold on economics, you know what I mean? You have a hold on political system, and all of that shit is shot to hell a lot of the times, or at the very least, it's a lot of insidious doings within the inner works of these environments. I'm sorry, if you have the reign hold of all of these fucking predominant spaces, what else are we supposed to look at white people like? Like, y'all are scary. Like, y'all are fucking scary, dog. And I get the aspect of black people. We shouldn't be scared of black folks. I mean, we shouldn't be scared of white folks. I'm not talking about the aspect of being scared like you don't want to move. Being scared in the sense of, I'm vigilant. You understand what I mean? When I say scared, people be thinking, oh, he's scared. I mean, he be moving like a motherfucking pussyfoot and shit. No, I mean vigilant, nigga. Stay dangerous. That's why I keep saying that shit. Stay dangerous, my niggas. Because you don't know these niggas, dog. The tenderism, dog, over and over again. Over and over again, this shit be happening. I'm gonna make a video about it. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? And like that, we gone. Bankai.